My name is Ralph Kisberg. I'm from Williamsport, and I'm with an organization called the Responsible Drilling Alliance. We have about 1,000 members in this in the state and generally in the local area, and we have some specific concerns I'd like to just talk about a bit tonight. First of all, thank you for holding this meeting, and you gentlemen too, and the opportunity to comment tonight. In 2011, I believe so far there have been 10 permit applications submitted for new compressor stations in Lycoming County. Combined with Chief Gathering's Canoe Run Station and this Barto facility, that'll soon bring us to 12 compressor stations in our county. While air quality has nothing to do with political boundaries, that seems like an awful lot of new applications, a lot of work for you folks, for one county in 1 year. And it's a very large total considering that we only have about 260 wells in some phase of development on about 100 pads in the county so far. And we all have heard the projections for multiple thousands of wells here just in the Marcellus alone. We've also seen another formation, the Burkett, I believe it is targeted already by some operators in this county. In looking over the files on this application, it appears to a non-technical person that DEP has done an excellent job in this case of pushing Chief Gathering to minimize emissions. But there will still be a lot of emissions associated with this facility and this industry and all phases of operations occurring in this area and throughout our county. Given the track record of Chief Gathering and the operation of its Canoe Run Station, incidents of noise and odor, respiratory complaints by nearby residents, and smog formation occasionally in that valley, the vigilance on the part of those at DEP working on this permit is particularly appreciated. Problems with Canoe Run began with a very poor choice of location for the facility, on the side of a hill in a valley subject to temperature inversions. I realize the siting of these facilities is not something that you at DEP are able to be concerned with at this time. I'm just pointing out the position this puts people into when they consider an area in which to live and breathe, and let alone those who have chosen this long before this facility was a facility like this was proposed. In other words, it affects people's families, health, property rights. Just this week, our politicians are in Harrisburg trying to take away the siting of facilities like this from local communities, and it looks like they will succeed. That makes your job protecting us even more critical. We have around 45 miles of interstate transmission lines running through our county, and we'll soon be seeing a few more miles. County residents have no clue, and apparently you don't either, of how many midstream lines will be connecting into that system, how many gathering lines, wells, and associated emissions producing equipment there will be running at any one time. While we have no hope under the current administration of seeing a revision of aggregation standards, many of us would like to see a common sense system that factors in the whole picture come into place sometime in our lifetime. In the meantime, despite a system that's really rotten at the top, the political top, and that includes the very top of the DEP, where the office of secretary has been politicized. And, we are counting on you, folks here, to do the best job you can under the present circumstances. And we greatly appreciate what you've done in this complex case. Thank you.